Hi children, welcome to today's level 4 bridge course of mathematics. Children, today we are going to discuss about the statistics, right? Children, in the previous classes you have learnt about the data handling and how this data handling will be useful for us, and you might have discussed about the different aspects of this data handling and how this data handling lead to the statistics, right. Children, here is one picture for you. You just see the picture here on the screen. What do you observe here? Yes, you are able to see that some children are playing, is it right? Can you guess what the children are playing? Which game it is? Yes, it is cricket, right? What do you call this? Scoreboard, right? And this scoreboard is going to give you the lot of information. How many balls were bowled, that is how many overs were bowled, and how many wickets have been fallen, and how many runs have been done, isn't it? Now, by seeing the scoreboard, can you say who is the winner here? Yes, probably we will be able to guess who can win this particular game, is it right? What do you call this? This is just bar graph, right? Now, bar graph means you will be showing the information in the form of bars, right? Now, suppose if the cricket match is like 20-20, which is of 20 overs match, you will be able to see here each and every over how many runs have been done and in which over the wickets have been fallen, that you can see by the red dots, isn't it? Now, here the total in which over how many runs have been done were given here by the bars, is it right? So, you can see here bar graph will be showing you the runs statistics, right. Now, let us go to the another one. What do you see here? You are going to see, this is a graph where it is going to show you the details of runs as well as overs. Suppose if the match is of how many overs? 50 overs, let us think. In this case, the two teams, let me think the team A and team B. Team A score is being shown with blue color line and the team B is shown with the yellow color line. You have observed that the team B has already completed the batting, isn't it? So, they have scored around 250 plus. So, how can you see here? You see that the graph is moving like this, and here you are able to see the fall of wickets, is it right? Now, after the team A batting, team B starts batting and they start chasing it, right. Now, you are able to see by seeing this graph, what you can say yellow line, it is above the blue line. So, we can easily estimate that team B has a chances to win, right. Children, we have just now observed that in cricket how the statistics is being used, is it right. Now, this statistics not only in cricket, we will be able to use it in our daily life also. How it is useful? You can see the small things. See the screen here, you are able to see there are 3 children who are going to school, right, school going children, in fact I can say students. The first one is Amit, other one is Raj and the last one is Kiran, and they all 3 are close friends that whatever they bring they share with each other. Now, Amit has brought 5 chocolates one day and Raj has brought 3 chocolates and Kiran has brought 4 chocolates to the school, but all the 3 want to share equally, is it right? So, in that cases what they have to do? So, here we have a procedure. What we do? We add all the chocolates what all the 3 of them have brought and we try to divide equally, right. So, for that what we have to do? Please see. Then the total number of chocolates brought by Amit, how many are there? 5. Raj, how many are there? 3. And Kiran, how many are there? 4. So, 5 plus 3 plus 4, how much it is? 12. So, what I have to do? So, the 12 chocolates are to be distributed among how many children? 3 children, right. Now, so how many chocolates each will get? What I will do here? The total chocolates I will divide by 3. That means, number of chocolates each child will get is 12 by 3. How much it is? 4. Is it right? So, what do you call this 4? We call it as average. Are you clear, children? Now, do you have any other name for this average? Yes. Now, before going to discuss about the name of it, let us see one more example here. A student got marks in different subjects in a unit test, let us think. Like this, he has a first language, English, maths, science and humanities. So, what is the average of marks? So, to want to get the average of marks, what we do? We have to sum up all the marks what he got in all the different subjects. Let me see here, the sum of the marks, that is how much total, is equal to 20 plus 18 plus 16 plus 17 plus 19. The total is how much here? 90. But how many subjects are there here? 5. So, I have to divide this total of 90 by number of subjects 5. That means, so average is equal to sum of observations or total by number of observations, that is subjects. So, average marks of that student is equal to how much here? 90 by 5, which is 18 marks. Are you clear, children? So, here in this case the average is how much here? 18. Now, you have observed that in the previous case the average of chocolates, now we have observed the average of marks, isn't it? Now, what do you call this average? Average of observations is known as arithmetic mean in general. Children, this arithmetic mean always depends on all the observations. Even a single observation changes also, the average or arithmetic mean value also changes. What is the intention of this average? This average or arithmetic mean means to find out the central tendency. Here you are able to see an example, mean of 5, 3, 4, 2 and 16. Here I want to find the mean of this. Mean is equal to 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 16 by 5, that is 30 by 5, how much it is? 6. But you observe that this 6 is more than 5, 3, 4, 2, but it is smaller than 16. So, in that cases you require another method where you can identify the middlemost value, that is called as median. What do you call that is? Median. So, how to find a median? Let us just check. Find the median of the following 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. When you arrange them in ascending order, what you will get? 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. So, in these cases you see, if I try to find the middlemost value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. If I leave the first 2 and last 2, I am able to see there is one value in the middle, that is 4. So, the middlemost value of this observation is nothing that 4. So, I will be calling this middlemost value as median. Children, here there are odd number of observations, that is the reason I am able to find only one observation in the middle, and that is called as a median here, is right. Now, let us check to the another one. Here I have example, I have to find the median of this one, 10, 16, 8, 9, 18, 35, 12, 27. If I have to find the median of this one, let me arrange them in first ascending order, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16, 18, 27, 35. So, here if I start leaving the ends 1, this one, like this, if I try to find, I am able to see there are 2 observations in the middle, that is 12 and 16, or as per the condition what we have to do, think that is your median must be in the middle, is it right? It must be between 12 and 16. So, median lies between 12 and 16. So, in this case what you do, you are going to find the average or the mean of 12 and 16. Therefore, the median here is 12 plus 16 by 2, how much it is? 28 by 2, that is 14. Children, you have observed mean and you have observed how to find a median, isn't it? Now, I have a question to you. Daily you will be coming to school, right? Now, have you observed any time how many of your classmates are coming to school by walk, and how many are coming to school by on bicycles, you can say, and how many are coming by bus and how many are coming by auto rickshaw? Have you any time observed it? Do you have any data of it? So, let us think that there are 50 students in your class, isn't it? So, in that let me think, if 10 come by walk and 6 come on bicycles and 15 come by bus and 4 come by auto rickshaw. So, when you are able to see here the number of students who come by different modes to school. Now, here can you tell me by which mode of transport students are coming to school, that is in maximum. That means what is the most preferred way to come to school by the students of your class? Can you guess me it? Yes, it is nothing but bus. Is it right? But how can you say that students prefer more the bus? Yes, here the number is making us to say that the bus is the most preferred transport to the school. Is it right? By of your class. So, here you have observed that 15 is more than 10, more than 6, more than 4. That means it is the biggest value among all these values. Is it right? That is the reason you are able to say bus is the best, or you can say most preferred mode of transport. Is it right? So, now we have discussed that mode of transport means simply I can say the mode is here 15. So, what is mode? Mode means it is the one which occurs more number of times, is not it? Now, let us have a name. What is it? Mode. Here this 15 is called as mode. The mostly chosen observation or the observation which occurs more number of times is known as mode in the data. We have discussed about the data in a what you call numerical form. Now, suppose each number of the numerical form in the information is called an observation, but here these observations in general we denote by symbols like x1, x2, x3, x4, so on. The number of observations will be always limited, they will not be infinite. That is the reason we think that there are n number of observations. That is the reason the last observation we call it as xn. Is it right? Now, you hear this is the simplest method to find the arithmetic mean, and here we are going to arrive at a formula. Is it? Now, please see, we have already discussed it. Arithmetic mean or the average is equal to sum of observations by number of observations, right. So, this formula I am going to use here, sum of observations x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus so on up to xn. This is sum of observations. Number of observations we have discussed, there are only n number of observations. So, I am writing here n, but here this is the sum of observations from x1 to xn. In a simpler form we are going to write it in like this. This symbol we call as summation symbol. So, we call it as a sum of xi, is it? So, summation of xi by n. But what is this I? I denotes the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 so on to n, and here this is very clearly it is given, that is if I bring this n outside, I can write it as 1 by n into summation of xi from value 1 to n. So, here all the formula constitute the same thing, that is simply the sum of observations by number of observations. Find the arithmetic mean of the following: 7, 9, 8, 11 and the last one is 10. So, as per the formula arithmetic mean, this is the symbol used to represent the arithmetic mean. So, sum of observations by number of observations. How many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I am writing here 5, but here sum 7 plus 9 plus 8 plus 11 plus 10, how much it is? 45. So, 45 by 5 it is 9. So, the arithmetic mean of this particular data is how much here? 9, you can say here. Is it right? Suppose there are x1, x2 so on observations in the data. Now, in these cases if you want to find the median, how do you find? Here you do not know what is the value of n. So, if you do not know the value of n, what to do? So, here we have two options to find the median, that is two methods we can say. The first method is, that is when n is odd, you will find only one observation in the middle. So, that is the reason what happens when n is odd, n plus 1 by 2, that is n plus 1 by 2th observation is known as the median of that particular data, is not it? You please see, when n is odd, the median is equal to n plus 1 by 2th observation, because you have to add 1 to n. Are you clear? Now, suppose if this n is even, as we have discussed earlier, if n is even, that means there are number of observations are even, then you will be finding two observations in the middle. That is, here the first one is n by 2th observation, the second one is n by 2 plus 1th observation, that means the next one of the n by 2. Now, here you are going to find the mean of these two observations. That is the reason here we wrote n by 2th plus n by 2th plus 1th observations by 2 is right. This is called as the median of that particular data when n is even. Find the median of the following: 18, 12, 20, 15, 9, 10, 16. I am going to arrange in ascending order: 9, 10, 12, 15, 16, 18, 20, right. Now, how many observations are there? 7. 7 is an odd number, right. So, what I have to do? First formula, the median is equal to n plus 1 by 2, that means 7 plus 1 by 2, 8 by 2. 8 by 2 is how much? 4. So, my median is 4th observation. But what is 4th observation here? Here the 4th observation is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are able to see in the circled way, right. So, the 4th observation is 15 here. Therefore, the median of this particular data is 15. Are you clear, children? Now, find the median of the following 3, 5, 1, 2, 2, 8, 6, 7, right. Now, arranging in them ascending order, what you will get here? 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and the last one is 8, right. Now, here the number of observations are 8, where 8 is even. So, you will be following the second method here, that is n by 2th plus n by 2 plus 1th observations mean you are going to find. So, that is what by 2 I wrote. So, 8 by 2 and 8 by 2 plus 1th observations, that is 4th, and 4 plus 1th, that is 4 plus 5th observations you are going to take. So, mean of all them, that is the reason we write here by 2. Now, what is this 4th observation? What is this 5th observations? You please see here. Here 4th observation is, what is here? 3, and the 5th observation is 5. Therefore, if you want to find the median, you are going to add this 4th and 5th observations, that is 3 and 5. So, 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 by 2, how much it is? 4. So, the median of these observations is 4. Are you clear, children? Now, you can see that the observation or the value which occurs more number of times is known as mode of that particular data. Already we have discussed about it. Now, if you want to find the mode of this one, see, find the mode of the following data: 3, 4, 5, 4, 6, 7, 5, 4, 2, 8. Now, you see that which observation is repeating more number of times? Yes, that is 4, because here 4 is occurring more number of times than any other observation. That is the reason. How many times it is occurring? 3 times. So, the mode of this particular data is how much here? 4. Are you clear, children? So, the observation which is repeating more number of times or recurring more number of times is called as mode of that particular data. So, this is called, if you have only one mode, you will be calling it as unimodal data. If you have more than one, like 2, you will be calling it as bimodal data. Are you clear, children? Now, let us discuss about the organization of group data. Children, when you have the data in a limited number, like small numbers, you will be able to find the mean, median or mode very easily. But sometimes what happens, the information or the number of observations may be more in number. In such cases, it will be difficult for us to take into consideration each and every observation and try to calculate the mean or median or mode. So, in that cases, we need to segregate them or group them and give such a tabular way where you can get the almost all an equal measurement of the central tendency. Let us do what is this. Now, please see the data available in the form of x1, x2, x3, this is called as what do you call symbolic form of data we are using. This is called raw data, and the arrangement of raw data into groups is known as grouped data. To arrange the raw data into groups, we need to table it by using tally marks. Now, here there are two types of grouped data. Let us discuss about grouped data, how it is possible. Now, the data is divided into convenient equal groups called class intervals based on the range, that is the range depends on maxima and minima, that is minima and maxima. So, each group or class interval will have limits and they are known as lower limit and upper limit. Based on the limits of the class intervals, the observations are tallied into different classes, and the number of observations which are being tallied into each and every class we call it as frequency, and this table This distribution of the observations into different classes is called frequency distribution, and the table is called as frequency distribution table. Now, let us discuss about an example here. Here, prepare the frequency distribution table for the following data. Here you can see there are 30 observations, and among these all, which is the smallest number and which is the highest value here? 25. So, minimum is 2 and maximum is 25. So, you will be calling the difference between the minimum and maximum as range. So, range is equal to maximum minus minimum, that is 25 minus 2. How much it is? 23. The gap between each and every level or a class, you will be calling it as class interval, and this is called or class size. Now, here you are free to decide your class size. So, how much you can have? Let us here take the class size as 5. When you take class size as 5, number of classes also can be decided. So, the range when you divide by class size, you will be getting the approximately the number of classes, and it should be always in integral way, isn't it? Positive integral way. If I divide this 23 by 5, I will be getting approximately 4 plus, isn't it? So, I will be taking 5 classes. Please observe the table here. Here this is the, these are the values and this is the table, and in this table you are going to see rows and columns, and there are 3 columns. The first column is called class interval column, the next one is tally marks, the last one is frequency. Now, in this class interval you are going to start this is called class interval, means 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. Now, what I have to do? Let me see the first observation. What is the first observation here? It is 2. So, this 2 belongs, it is lying between 0 and 5. So, it belongs to this particular class. So, how do I write? I write with one particular like a stick like mark. The next one is 3, it also belongs to 0 to 5, right. The next is 4, that also belongs to same gap. Now, next also 4, it belongs to same group, right. Already have drawn 4 sticks. If I want to go for a fifth one, what I have to do? Instead of drawing side, I have to cut it like this. Please see. Therefore, this looks like a bunch. This bunch is calculated as 5. And if you want to go for one more, it comes in the side, isn't it? So, how much it is now? 5. See, you can see that how the calculations are going to take place. See, all the calculations are being tallied there. See, is it right? So, each and every group it is being tallied. If you try to do like this, you will not miss even any single number, right. Now, the first group 5, second group 6, this is called period, you will be calling it is. The one which is in the horizontal we will call it as periods or classes here, 0 to 5 class 5, and this number of sticks we will be calling it as frequency. And now, please see. Now, here one problem, please see here, this type of class intervals you will be calling them as exclusive class intervals. The reason is that is, if I get a 5 value, I can't include here in this one, it comes to the next. That is the reason this type of classes you will be calling them as exclusive classes. So, the last one is 25, but I can't make it outside. So, I will be using the same place. So, how many are there? 4. The total is how much? 30. In this way, you will be preparing the frequency distribution table by using tally marks. Okay, children, I hope you have understood how to do it. Now, let us discuss. There are 2 types of classes, that is exclusive class intervals and which are called as continuous classes, and inclusive class intervals which are called as discontinuous. See here, exclusive class, same have taken it 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. You are finding the limits here, isn't it? There is no gap, but here you see in this you find 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, 16 to 20, 21 to 25. So, here each and every value is included in the same group, right. Now, let us discuss about their limits and boundaries. For exclusive class, there is no difference between the lower boundary and lower limit and upper limit and upper boundary. So, here you can see here 0, 0, 5, 5, is it right? But when you come to the inclusive class, lower limit it is 1 here, upper limit 5, but lower boundary it should make it continuous. So, what I do here 0.5 I will subtract 0.5 add it. So, 0.5 and so it is going to become 0.5 and 5.5. So, you can see that there are the 2 class intervals which are 0.5 to 5.5, like this you will be finding out the inclusive classes. Children, here's a assignment for you. Find the mean of 2.1, 3.2, 2.5, 2.8, 2.9, 4.1, 3.3. So, second question is median, find the median of 25, 16, 19, 12, 21, 15, 17. So, third one is the mean of 10 observations is 8. If one of the observation is wrongly recorded as 11 instead of 9, then find the corrected mean. The fourth question is for you, the median of 5, 7, x, 10, 12 is 9, then find the value of x. Find the mode of the following table. You can see the table and tell me what is the mode of this particular, right. Children, I hope that you have understood and we have recapitulated what we have learnt in the past, right. Children, I hope that you will be able to solve all the assignment questions. If you have any doubts, I expect you will be consulting your subject teachers, and we will be meeting you with a new topic in the next class. Until then, thank you.